What's up? What's up? It's your boy One Take from TMTW. Too much time wasted. How y'all doing? Happy Thriving Thursday. This is my first Thriving Thursday, so I'm really excited. How y'all doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? New face. How was y'all day? Hey, I know this Thursday for me was very hectic. Very hectic. I got my eighth graders at school. They leaving. They about to graduate. Rehearsal. My day is cool. My day was cool. Overall, very busy. Yes, very busy. A lot of running around. What's up, Don? If any heartbeats want to hop on here with me, cause Soul couldn't make it today. So if you're a heartbeat, if you want to hop on and answer some questions, ask some questions, you're more than welcome to hop on. It's crazy. I just got the notification for Thriving Thursdays and I'm already on it. That's crazy. I was really trying to see if I could do this on my computer, but for some reason I cannot remember my password. Naeem, Naeem, he a real one, bro. Naeem reached out just cause. Oh, comments right here. Okay. That's cool. Yo, I'm really excited to be on here. Hey, Gemma. Hey, Ma. Hey, Khadija. Naisha. I'm definitely excited to be on here. Like I said again, if any heartbeats want to hop on here with me, I'm more than welcome. You more than welcome to come on here, hop on here with me. Who are seniors on here? I'm wondering who seniors, juniors, freshmen, sophomores. I want to know where y'all at in high school. All right. It's probably gonna be about it. We're gonna come in. Wait like 30 more seconds. And if y'all got some questions about facilitating, anything you want to know, just drop them down in the comments, and I'm definitely gonna answer those for sure. Cause it's probably some good potential people who can be facilitators, but y'all just got some questions. All right, so I'm gonna get into the first question. Um, what has been your favorite part about being in the schools? So like I say, I'm already in the schools. I work at a middle school. I'm like a hall monitor, like slash counselor. I make sure like the kids stay in class. I get them any help they need. I make sure they basically just stay out of trouble. I try to like problem solve. But far as like for the for the facilitating, it's been good. Like it's been a different experience, especially because like we doing high school and it's like they like the same age as you, and when they find that out, it just make it so much more better because it's like we can really relate. It's like you try and do this. I want to get into this. I just don't got the confidence level, maybe, or I just don't know that much information about it. And I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to, put some time in for it, but I can't just get to it. Other than that, though, I really like we can like kind of play around with it a little bit, and we can like do scenes and do acts and like make up whatever we want pretty much. And I really like that we can just be creative. Like we got a creative space to like you just do it, you make it interesting, you make it engaging, and you just lock in with it. That's something really good I really really like about it. But the rest of those comments is not coming in. Yeah, the rest of those comments. All right, cool. I like that one. Can you talk about the confidence behind facilitating and not feeling like people are going to laugh or look at you crazy? All right, so really for me, it's like you gotta have that inner confidence, but at the same time, like make sure you always prepare. Make sure you always know your information. Make sure you always like doing your own examples of it so that you can thoroughly understand it yourself. Because if it's right in your head and you memorize it and you got it down and you know what you're gonna be doing step by step, like put it in time slots, then you can easily get it done. And like the confidence level though, like it's like I feel it pretty much. It's like a judge free zone. Like people may look at you crazy, but for the most part, people don't express it. And we always ask for feedback as facilitators because we want to know how we're doing. Like, and as a facilitator, you really got to be open minded. You got to be in a growth stage. You got to be really willing to learn and move up to the next level because at the top of a mountain, it's already going to be the bottom of another mountain. So you got to climb that one and just keep going up. But you'll build that confidence as you get in. Like when I first started, I was nervous to go in there and just do this, but I hopped into it. It was something that I really wanted to do and that I'm really passionate about. I love Heart Smiles and I just want Heart Smiles to grow and everyone in it. And it's really good knowledge. Like it's things that people need to know. So like I'm really interested in it. I ain't gonna lie. I like this one. How do you come up with certain topics and stuff to talk about? All right, so honestly, I use my team the best way I can. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't reach out to everybody on the team, but for the most part, I try to use the resources that's available to me. Like I don't just mess with it. Like if the tools are there, I'm gonna use them. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's just you need to because it teaches you step by step. You can easily do it. And honestly, like we come up with activities. We try to like think what's going to be engaging. Let's get them out there, out their seat so that they can build their confidence level because we ultimately want these guys and girls to finish their business plan, come up with a business plan, feel confident with it, and feel honestly ready to go. But I just try to really think outside the box. Like I'm very like big minded. Like I think so far, like honestly, like I think so far, like, and I just think of different things we can do and just try to sauce it up. Like we already got the book there to tell us, but you can just sauce it up in your own kind of way. It's just like it's just a big creative space. The schedule is definitely flexible. It's really like it's only 1 hour out of your entire 24. Um, so like you can definitely fit it in after school. And then in the summertime now, they're going to be in the mornings. So you can definitely wake up, get it in the morning. But honestly, like I just tell you, like you gotta want it. Like if you ready to take on the workload, you're gonna get fed. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me, and you going and if you ready to work hard and really get into this, then yeah, you're gonna have a workload. But if you just, trying to just see how it is, then it's definitely very flexible. You can get on the schedule, here and there and just see how it is. And but you really gotta be consistent. You really gotta be consistent. Consistency is really everything. When people talk about that, they ain't joking. Consistency is it. All right, I'm gonna say, what have you learned about yourself while facilitating? I say honestly, I can see myself doing this. Like if you don't know, follow me on Instagram and One Take We Trust. But some people may call it motivational. Some people may call it, me just talking. But I just really try to speak on topics and past events and things I went through and I grew from and things I learned from and things that really need to be said. So I just noticed that I can see myself doing this on a level that Miss Joni is on when she's doing it in front of grown people for big organizations. And, she's doing it well. She's teaching them leadership and she's teaching them how to move in your company. Um, and that's where I can just see myself. And I just learned that like I can really talk. I can talk and I can grasp a rim. Like Miss Joni saying that at me when I was younger, but I honestly didn't see it. But I can talk and I can get a room like to like pay attention to me kind of. Um, is it an easy skill to adapt? If you work hard at it, if you work hard at it and you study like me, I still slack sometimes. I still had bad days, but I try to get better every session. Honestly, like if I had a good session, if I had an excellent session, if it's light feedback, very very light feedback, um, then I'm like, all right, I had a good session, but at the same time, tomorrow or my next session needs to be way better than this. That's just a friendly competition with myself. So it's definitely a skill that you can, get under your belt, but it's just going to take some work at it. How much time you put in is going to determine what you get out. You should definitely be mindful of, like, just know at the end of the day, it's still some people there that got like a childish mindset kind of. They not as mature. They not as ready for this as some kids may be. And just honestly, like I tell you, like be mindful that this is new. I graduated 2018, and we had nothing like this. So just understand that this is new, not only for yourself and that you're trying to get comfortable in this, but they're learning something on a total different scale from what they're taught in school. And a lot of times it's like they barely even pay attention to the schoolwork. So you gotta kind of understand, like, and you gotta kind of make it feel it's not a classroom. We're just having a discussion, we're vibing, but I'm just trying to teach you some things. That's all it is. I'm trying to teach you some things that you may or may not understand or know about yet. Definitely be mindful about that. But it's really nothing bad. I haven't got any bad experiences from none of the schools yet. Be mindful that sometimes you may be teaching one student, two students, 12 students, 15. It just all depends on that day. It's facilitating sometimes awkward. Yes, it can be. Especially when it's a lesson or it's a topic that you really have to get in depth and in depth with. um and you it's kind of like a lot of information, and you got to kind of like get it all in and make sure that they thoroughly understand it. It definitely can be awkward because the setting can just be dry. You'll have people on their phone, you'll have people doing, having side conversations, then you'll have someone that's paying attention. You might have one with his head down. um so it definitely can get awkward when you're trying to, you're doing the best you can do, but it's just the topic is just dry. That's why you always have to make sure that you have your activities together. Your activities are very, very, very engaging. You have to make sure of that, because sometimes the topic can be dry, but if you have a great activity and it's very engaging, it can boost the whole mood. It can boost the whole energy. Naeem a sophomore, reality in the 11th. Big senior, big junior. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Um, how do you come up with conversations for the day? Honestly, when you going through the business plan in certain parts, there's always questions that you have to answer. But honestly, I try to have an open discussion. Like we're kind of having now. The only thing is you guys can't talk back. You guys are typing. I try to kind of have a open discussion. What do you think this means? Why is it important? Why should you have it? What is it? I always ask those main four questions just so I can pick their brain, open their brain up, have them thinking about things that they haven't been thinking about, and trying to see where does this fit in my business. It's gonna fit everywhere in everybody's business. That's why it's called a business plan from top to bottom. But we also have a co-facilitator. So me and my co-facilitator, we come up with ideas. You got to talk to your co-facilitators. Miss Joni talked about this. You might not like everybody you work with, but you have to have a working relationship with them across the board. I can give y'all this one example. So we do a good cover letter and we do a bad cover letter. So the good cover letter is like it's answering all the questions, you hitting every point, you adding information about yourself, why somebody should work with you, what's a challenge to you, skills you have everything like that, right? And just imagine it's so professional. You have your right grammar, you aren't using slang, you're being very proper, right? And your bad cover letter is like you using slang, you going into things that you shouldn't be talking about, you just going too in deep. You just going way too in deep. So honestly, we just level it like that. So it's fun, and we just add some comedy into it. We just add a lot of humor into it. We add good things within the bad cover letter so that they can pick from it and be like, okay, he did that right. He did that right. I like that. But what was up with this? This part right here from this section to this section, no. What was this? We need to change this. We need to revise this, and then everybody really engaging because it's funny. Everybody into it. They trying to fix it. He want to say what he think. She want to say what she think, and then we just all put it together. Can you talk about the comments? Bro, I'm just now seeing the comments. That's crazy. That's wild. Miss Mo. My favorite activities is definitely when we do the good cover letter and bad cover letter. And just because like I can be myself and open up like one day like I want to shoot movies. That's why like the question earlier I said like I really think big minded. Like I'm trying to set something up around me so that I can have like my own castle kinda. But really, that good cover letter, bad cover letter. I can just open up. I can be funny. It's just heart smiles. They give you such of an open playing field that you can add what you want in it. Then you can talk to your co-partner with it, their ideas, and that's where your team bonding and teamwork come in. And they got funny ideas, and they might see it in a different way. It's just coming from different perspective. I honestly, if we could do three facilitators, it would be amazing. I did one session. Shout out to Corey and shout out to Lamar. We killed that Forest Park session, and that was a good session. Like we just all bounced off each other energy, and it was just all different type of voices and moves, and it was up and down. It was like we was just jumping in with each other, like this wasn't even planned. Like he was doing his company description, and I just jumped in on like the ad libs if like we was doing a song. Like it was just like he had the verse and I had the ad lib. So it's just that good versus bad. So you can just throw the sauce in it, just mix it up. I like that one. That's definitely my favorite one by far. My first session, I believe my first session was Reginald F. Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. It was Reginald F. Lewis. My first session was amazing just because I got to sit back and watch T Bangs and Sane do their thing and see how they was saucing it up and just their personalities together. They bouncing off of each other energy. And for me just to sit back and just see, what could they do better? What did they do good? What did they do great? Because they always kill a session, but just picking from it and just getting some of their ideas. Like I told some, I stole your idea. I took a little sauce of it and put my sauce with it and mixed together. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. But um, definitely my first session was everything. Like just for me to come back and be in Heart Smiles and me just being back in the mix and doing something that I really enjoy, something that I love. I'm very passionate about Heart Smiles, making Heart Smiles go up and making sure everybody else in it go up. We all got to get better. We all got room to get better. We all got a lot of work to do. So just being back and just being there. Like the comments going back. Oh yeah, the comments say it's going that way. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, shout out to T Band, shout out to Sane, shout out to G Channel, my man G Channel that made crazy improvement. Some of the biggest lessons I've learned is like honestly, don't cut nobody off. Even if they going in that rabbit hole, you gotta do it in the nicest way possible. You gotta flip it in the nicest way possible and just get them back on track and say, hey, I love that story. But right now, and G Channel is famous for this, he'll say, and right now, tell me something about marketing analysis. I love that idea, but tell me something about marketing analysis. Tell me how you can fit it in your business. Tell me why is it important. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that do that and Um, make sure that you get everybody in the room. Make sure you looking around, making sure everybody at least has a turn in the room. Now, don't force people to go. If you call on them and they're a little tongue tied, they can't, get it together quite. But we'll come back to you. I got you, buddy. We'll come right back to you. Okay, I got you, girl. We'll come right back to you. Then you feel what I'm saying? But as long as everybody is engaged, as long as everybody gets a turn to speak, because some people might be shy. They might be the ones that I'm here. I'm trying to learn. I'm listening, but my words ain't together, or I'm just a little shy. They haven't come out of that voice yet. Yes, sir. Salute. Yo, I'm loving this, yo. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And the time flying, but yo, I'm loving this. Like, this is such a vibe, bro. For sure, for sure. This is a vibe. Thank y'all for tuning in. Um, like I said, like we just try to make sure, or like if they saying little words, and I try to help them put it together, like filling like the blanks. And most times they'd be like, "Oh, okay, yep, that's what I meant," and we'll further elaborate on it. But if kids just ain't talking, honestly, we really haven't had no session where like nobody just wasn't talking. Like we call them on them, and they just wouldn't talk. That really didn't happen. But honestly, like just really try to make it engaging and just really understand, like, yo, this is new. Like this is new. We ain't got nothing like this. We should have mad stuff like this in the school. We need to have trees. We need to have a whole lot of stuff. I was just talking to an assistant at my school today, and she was just telling me like, yo, like we see it's broken, and it's like it's clear as day, but this is why this is so important. This is why you need to be locked in every single week. Oh, I can't see the comments or nothing. No, I ain't even hit mute. My father was calling me. Can y'all hear me? What's up, Sane? Oh, I'm sick. Dang. I ain't just had nothing I said. I be now I see how people be feeling when they just cut out on you. That's because my dad was calling me. What's been my favorite session so far? Cam, you was killing with the questions, yo. You guys to chill. It's like, no, Cam, keep it going. Honestly, yo, And I love the Reginald F. Lewis. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, that session with me, Corey, and Lamar, yo, that was by far my favorite session so far, yo. And just cause the energy was just right. Like, I know if Shane was up and she could walk, our sessions would definitely be fire. But since Shane been down, and not taking anything away from Shane, but just the movement across the floor, me coming in like this, him back, it was just a vibe. Like, it was just, we just killed it. Like, we was just totally being ourselves in character, like just having fun. My favorite session was the one me and Sid did in the at the library. We got you see the kids open up overtime. My main goal as a facilitator, honestly, is to make sure you understand what I'm trying to teach you. Honestly. And that's why, like, I don't sometimes I may get the question from the textbook, but I flip it in my own way just because I know, like, everybody not textbook, if that makes sense. Some people they see words in a different way if it's in a different order. It might sound better this way than that way. So I just try to always flip it. That's my main goal is to make sure that they thoroughly understand the information that I'm trying to tell them. Because in August, we hopefully want at least 2 to 3 people to make their business plan and start their LLC or start their business. You gotta make sense, yo. You have to make sense. And that's why we ask, how did you like this session? And that's why we always ask in the beginning of this session, what was the topic from last week? We ain't gonna tell you. We wanna make sure you understand. And honestly, I can say Patterson last week, they remembered it, but they couldn't remember the name. So we just always gotta remember that we on point every time. How many people want to facilitate in the schools that's not okay? How do you work? How do you essentially work in such a big team? And how do you handle receiving construct? Man, Miss Mo, she ain't know me back then when I was hard headed. She ain't know me back then. Um, but man, like I didn't came a long way far as just taking constructive criticism. Like, but I really had to go through the trials and tribulations of my own life and butt my head a couple times and really see like, nah, man, you need to sit down and really listen. Cause if you don't listen, yo, you ain't gonna be able to be valuable because you can't comprehend. You feel what I'm saying? So that definitely like that just you feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I gotta handle it. And I started handling it like that a while ago. But just I told Miss Joni, like, yeah, I'm ready, like, and I'm ready to hear everything you got to say, feedback. Like after every session, I'll be waiting for feedback from anybody. What did you see? What can I do better? Because I want to elevate. Simple. I want to elevate. And I work efficiently. I just make sure I'm on top of my craft. I just make like I don't just see this as a side job. Like I'm really passionate about giving back and helping people that's trying to get help. We need it. Look at Baltimore. Look at just around us. Look at what we see every single day. We need help. So I'm passionate enough to do this. Straight up. Really though. You know? So Jim, but that was definitely a good question from Ms. Mo. Ms. Mo came in clutch. I appreciate that, Antonio. After this, I got hot on a session with another heartbeat. I mean, I got hot on a call with a heartbeat. We got to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day. Shout out to me and Sane. My girl Sane, she been killing it. Sane is a workaholic. Um, why handling her graduation and prom and all of that. But I just talked to my co-partners, honestly. Communication is everything. Communication is key. Like I said earlier, y'all ain't got to be the best of friends, but y'all need to have a good, efficiently working communication relationship, friendship, work shit, whatever you want to call it. You have to have that. You have to be able to communicate thoroughly with 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 your partner. And some partners, they might receive information in different ways, so you got to be patient. Like that's a lesson I learned too. You got to be patient with people. Everybody ain't gonna get it the same way. When we in school and you see people in different classes and different grades, you might got honors and AP classes, but they understand it. Some is because people don't want to challenge themselves, and some is because people they can't because they haven't learned what they were supposed to learn before. Everybody moves differently. That's one thing I've learned, and that's how I prepare for my sessions. I gotta really work with my partner. Some it might be a quick call, 45 to an hour. The other call it might be 45 minutes to 3 hours. Really, because we gotta prepare, especially depending on the topic. We gotta make sure we got all our information. Communication is key. Lord, say it again, Ms. Mo. For the ones in the back. Honestly, I used to do music. So like Miss Johnny used to always tell me you gotta break out of that show. Eventually. You gotta break out of that show. Like I know Sane is like very shy kinda. You know, she's very outgoing, but like she said, when she first hopped in it, she was very nervous. Um, but honestly, just me telling myself that I got it, me giving myself a prep talk before the music I might listen to, I'm coming straight off of work and this is like a more mature group. I work with younger kids, so me just stressing out, not stressing, but me just telling them to go back to class all day, me trying to sit them down, talk to them, tell them something they ain't listening. But I got a group that really want to listen. It's kind of like therapy. I get to speak my mind, express myself, be creative, and I just come in ready. Oh man, Miss Mo killing me, man. Young boy, you gotta listen. You gotta listen. Slow down, like. Enjoy your childhood. I always say this sacrifice your teenage years so you can ball in your 20s. Build that foundation. If we been honest, the reason that we behind is because we don't build no foundation. You got to start from somewhere. You can't just go to level 10 and you think you going to ball. No, you got to start from bottom. You got to. If you want your own business, you got to put in the concrete work. Miss Joni, she a real one. Miss Joni deserve everything coming for her because she really put in that concrete work. I just told myself like, listen, build that foundation and take advantage of the opportunity just in front of you at the time and really connect with those people. Always make sure you always act accordingly. Don't never have no bad attitude because what's going on outside of that, they ain't got nothing to do with them people. They ain't got nothing to do with that job. And they ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't take that out on that. You gotta remain professional. Put that face on. Put that face on and put that cape on, and you gotta be ready. What new things do you want to incorporate in your facilitation? Um, me just being more fluent and me being a lot more confident. Like sometimes my confidence be down low. Um, just sometimes how the session gonna go, the school I don't know how they gonna react. I don't know how it's gonna go, and me just having more confidence. Um, and me just keep being creative. Like just keep thinking of funny things. Like they tend to eat that up. Like we all love comedy. Like we don't want it to feel like it's no classroom. We want it to feel like a vibe. Like you come to Heart Smiles and it's a whole different vibe. Like it's different. This ain't no school, but we love to learn. We love to get Heart Smiles knowledge because it's going to come with the laughs and cries. For my boys, most definitely. For the girls too, they got episodes for the girls too. Check out $1 million worth of game. They open you up, then they just break you down and make you really listen and soak in all that information. And it's all love. That's where we coming from. Horse Smiles coming from all love. We want everybody to eat. You talk about some relationship. Um, that's perfect, Ken. Thank you. At Forest Park, so and this might be coming faster than expected because I got this one young man at my school. He's struggling bad. So starting my I don't know if I want to do a nonprofit, but starting my mentoring business. Um, starting that service and just offering that time. And this lady at Forest Park, I was talking about it. She was just asking me like, "You in school?" I said, "No, I had dropped out during the pandemic. I failed a class and I had failed for the year, so I had just dropped out. Blah blah blah." And she was telling me like, for all boys and girls in the fall time, we would want somebody like you to come in and talk to them and teach them information. So whenever you start that up, let me know so that I can get you on board. And G Channel will tell you, Cam will tell you, just you being there, you being yourself, you being authentic, you working hard, you being a dream chaser, you letting the check chase you and you ain't chasing the check. Cam, throw that in the comments for me. You letting the check chase you and you ain't chasing the check. And you doing it for a passion and all the right reasons. And blessings gonna come to you for sure. Like, don't know the lady from Adam and Eve. I just facilitated at one of her schools. And just like that, just for me opening my mouth, me being myself, and me coming in there having that dog mentality to kill that session. Yes, I definitely want to feeling strong. I want to lock in with my partners. We get something understood. We get everything locked in. But sometimes it be hard because you're a floater. So you might be facilitating at this school, that school, this school. You got something, but there ain't no excuse. You got to get it done regardless. But me just getting a lot stronger. Me just getting a lot more wise, and me studying a lot more. Me reading a lot more books. Me educating myself way more because I know I can do way better. Me minimizing my time better. I definitely want to finish out strong. I have to. I'm the type of person like I want to leave an impact, and it's not even intentional. It's just that's just how I am. Like one of my goals, if the kids ain't after the session, like, oh no 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 no, hey, I gotta talk to you about this, or they trying to stay and we still talking. I feel like I ain't kill it. I feel like I ain't do it. Cause if you want to just leave out the door, you feel what I'm saying? You might be busy, you might got something going on, but it's just a different feeling. It's just a different vibe. That's all. Appreciate that too, man. Can hold that question. I like that question. Have you ever had to deal with like students acting out? And if so, how do you deal with it? No, I mean the worst thing I done seen, and I can't even say the worst because like I mean they cuss at multiple schools. You feel me? But at Douglas, like the one young lady, she just couldn't stop cussing. Like she was just, you know, um, yeah, she was just off the wall with it. I don't know, bro. She was just off the wall. But no, besides that, like they ain't acting now. I feel like they coming. They get, like they get help with things. So like they come, but I feel like it's more of like I want to be here. I want to learn something new. Like I want to educate myself. I want to better myself. Let me try something different. Let me step out the box. That's the vibe I get from it. Cam, have how can we get some more of the kids more involved in Heart Smiles in addition to their classes? Are you saying kids that's just in the schools is not in Heart Smiles, or are you saying the Heart Smiles kids? But if you saying just kids from the outside, man, as facilitators, It's people that's on the team, even if you not on the project teams. Yo, promote Heart Smiles, yo. We promote Dirty, yo. We promote the Little Baby. We promote Nicki Minaj. We promote Cardi B. We promote Megan Thee Stallion. We promote Roddy. You know, we promote everybody. Promote something this gonna carry on. Something that hold weight. Something that hold a lot of weight. Miss Joni, an infinity person. Like, you can't put no number on Miss Joni, because what you getting at Heart Smiles is game. It's pure game. This right here, this inside, this is game. And you getting it for free. All you gotta do is show up and just listen. And when you ready, come on up. Yeah, crazy. I appreciate y'all. How will you use some of your skills in facilitating for mentoring this summer? Um, Me and Elder, that's my partner. But us just being creative, me already running through some of the information. So me being more comfortable with it around this time, and me just trusting myself more. Just trusting myself that I got it, having that same ambition, staying hungry, staying don't never get comfortable. Never get comfortable. The minute you get comfortable, things just going to slowly start to shift. Not fall apart, but slowly just start to shift because you getting comfortable. You ain't working to hold that in place. You ain't working. You just sitting. You sitting, things just shifting around you. If you stay working, if you stay moving, you everywhere. Everything stands solid around you. How do you adapt to having different? How do you remain patient? I know working with youth can sometimes be overwhelming. Volunteering has shown me that for sure. Yo, I work at the school, man, and honestly, man, like just having a love, just understanding where people coming from. We been honest here. I like to be honest with the people that we understanding. Miss Joni, like I look back on me, I was one of those kids, like I wasn't out of control, crazy, but pop off, slick at the mouth, and Miss Joni being patient. And even at your age, you have to have patience. You have to remain humble, just chill, knowing it ain't personal. Miss Joni, knowing it ain't personal, knowing the person that they showing you right now, they just acting out of emotion. They acting out of emotion. And understanding where people come from. We come from different backgrounds. You might be blessed, and I tell the kids this all the time. Y'all cracking on that boy because he wear the same stuff, but at the same time, look at you and look at him. You obviously got a shower, a good shower. You obviously got clothes that your parents can provide for you. You not great, but listen, you on a track. Things is up and down for him. Things is down right now, man. Just understanding people, man. Just understanding, yo, we all got a story, yo. We all come from different places. We all come from different places. I just got a big heart though. Like I'm one of them. Like I got a very big heart. Like besides the mentoring, besides real estate, besides coaching, yo, I really want to open up a homeless shelter slash a school. That's how big my dreams is. I want a homeless shelter in a school, and the way I would do it is super crazy. It's super crazy. More empathy. More empathy. Yes, yes, John. Yes. And knowing a bigger purpose. Yes, it's definitely a bigger purpose. Creativity is a big part as well because all kids are different and drawn in differently. Yes. Yes, for sure. For sure. How would you do it? Oh no, I'm definitely comfortable. I speak on a little bit of it. So they close down a lot of schools in Baltimore City every year. I would take the schools and maybe, and this is why it would be so crazy. I would need a lot of money, a lot of donations, a lot of help because our city is very old in some parts. Um, and the pipes might be bad, the electrician might be bad within the school. The bathrooms, I would open them up. Most times they connected to rooms. I would open them up. I would knock those out. I would knock all the bathrooms out. The classroom, half of it is going to be a one bedroom. The other half is going to be a bed. I mean, it's going to be a bathroom. You're going to have your own bathroom, and you're going to have like your own little living room area. You're going to have a desk, your bed, a dresser, a nice little closet, or I might do like racks on the wall where you can just hang your stuff. And yo, the teacher lounge, of course, I would make that cafeteria. I would make all those like a stove, a microwave, a refrigerator, um, a whole lot of cabinet space for y'all to put your cabinets. Have everything labeled by your name on your floor, on the side. Um, the gym, I would have that as like the activity area. I would probably want to cut that out and make it like a dome kinda, and like have like a roof over top of it, have glass going around it, have that, so you can see from the inside, but you can't see from the outside. And then I would want to have extra rooms that people that once you completed the 6 month program, you doing good. I want to have people that I know they got trades that'll come in and we can exchange services. Because, like I said, I want to be in multiple different, career paths. But just have that and just have a nice cafeteria for them, have home ec, have sewing, like bring some of that back, have wood shop for the men, have carpentry, have electrician, have plumbing, the simple stuff. Like, and I really want school too. Yo, for real, Gemma. I just be looking like, man, if we put all this beef behind us, like, and everybody just do something. We ain't just got people just standing on the corner. Even if you do a little part, like, even if you the trash boy or you just helping the neighborhood, just get things, just getting the neighborhood supplies and just different stuff, like, be different. Can't really charge millions of dollars on rundown schools they don't take care of. Nah, really, yo, really. The narrative is totally switched, not just here, but I mean, just not just in the world, but definitely here. The narrative is totally switched. Like that's why I tell people like, come to Heart Smiles if you ready. That's why I don't really tell everybody. Like I tell people that I think this serious and that I see this trying to do something different. But honestly, like this is me being honest. Like, yo, if you just from what you talking and just how I can hear you, and if you ain't trying, if you ain't going in that way at all, I ain't going, waste my time trying to preach to you, you know? I'm gonna save my breath for the next person that's really trying to listen. Listen, I said this right, and heartbeats. One of y'all can take this idea and run with it, right? I said, think about the same little boy I'm talking about. They tease. They say he stank. They say, he stinking stuff real bad, right? I said, just think about this, right? Think about if somebody was to come into the schools, male or female, and they knew how to make soap from from scratch, soap and deodorant from scratch. They got a nice scent to it. It's a couple simple ingredients, and you can get them. But they have a pantry for soap, shampoo, all that. Somebody to come in though. So even if you got a little bit of money, you can show your parents and y'all can make soap and it can last you. Just think about that. That'll stop one of the problems that people tease kids about. Scent. And then if we had sewing classes, all the old clothes that people don't want, undo them and sew them back up. Like do something like that. Or like everybody can just pitch in. Like we can all do something to help somebody. Like I don't know, but people views be different. That's why you can't really trip on what people think, and because everybody's view gonna be different. 11:59, year round fellows. Don't forget you send your time sheets. How you know if you year round though? It's a lot of y'all check y'all toothpaste, yo. It's a lot of toothpaste out here. They got fluoride in it, and fluoride is used to kill mice and rats, and they can give you ADHD. So make sure you getting chloride free toothpaste. I just told y'all that because just imagine if we been ain't know that we been brushing our teeth with this fluoride stuff since we was at least 5, and now we wonder why everybody got ADHD. They say, oh yeah, definitely have classes to teach about stuff like that, finances, credit. But honestly, yo, I tell you, like, yo, if y'all in college and stuff like that, if y'all when y'all applying for those loans on I think it's FAFSA, read that stuff. It teach you about the credit. It tell you about the APR rate. It tell you about the interest. It tell you how much you're gonna be getting charged and all that. Read that stuff. Yeah, hello, yeah, yeah, hello is good. I'm telling you, yo, I really hope y'all enjoyed this Thriving Thursday, man. Y'all was litty in the comments. Show mad love. I can't wait to hop back on here. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous about it. But yo, it's a vibe, bro. I thought it was gonna be weird, but it's a vibe. So beat Miss Joni down, beat Miss Morgan down, beat Cam down, even hit Sane, even hit Sane, yo. If y'all want to see me back on Thriving Thursdays, because I've been bugging Miss Joni to get me on here. But you feel me? And yes, please follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok at One Take Kid. I be dropping jewels every day. If y'all got some stuff that y'all want me to speak about, drop it in my DM or you can drop it in the comments. You feel me? Just let me know. Shout out to all the heartbeat. Shout out to Heart Smiles. Shout out to the facilitator team. We gotta keep killing it, yo. It is 7 o'clock, yo. I love y'all. We is out. I would leave we get over here at 7 o'clock, right? Somebody clarify for me. I believe we get out of here at 7 o'clock. I'll be forgetting the times. There's so many times. Oh my jewel, it's per usual, yo. Let me see. My jewel, let me see, let me see, let me see. Yo, watch out for who you call your friends, yo. Real talk, yo. Like, we been honest. A true friend ain't gonna put you in no bad position. They ain't gonna do that. A true friend ain't gonna put you in no bad position. A true friend gonna always lead you in the right decision. I mean the right way. They gonna tell you when you wrong. They gonna tell you when you messing up. They not gonna be scared to tell you the truth. Cause honestly, people be scared to tell their friends the truth. You feel me? People don't want to hurt their friends' feelings, but really you hurting the situation. You really hurting your relationship. You feel me? So watch who your friends are. When your parents really tell you like just see just analyze people. Like just take your time with people out. Like don't just jump into things. Like just chill. And honestly, like my boys on here, step up. We need y'all. The girls been killing it since forever. Guys, we gotta step up, come on here, do our thing. They need to see both point of views. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. W Drew in the chat. Yes. We need the guys. The girls be carrying the weight. I ain't gonna lie. All the admin work and everything. I love y'all. We is outie. Right, Can we? Oh, right.